It was a great performance last week. I think that you get these once every now and again, you get top performances, and we got one last Saturday.
What did you think early on, though, because you went one down in the game?
Yeah, the West Ham actually started very well, and the front two gave us a real hard time of it. Big, strong, aggressive, quick players, and they deserved the lead. But we kept our composure, and once we get the momentum of our game going, we played very well.
That's the trouble with United, isn't it, for the opposing side? You always look as though you're going to score goals.
Well, we have done well this season, goal scoring at home, you know. That maybe not so much away from home, but then you can expect that, I suppose. But yeah, I mean, there is always an attacking thrust about the players, and we can get goals from several positions, which I think is always handy.
The drive for goals didn't really seem to stop during the game. I think with the big squad you bring on substitutes and they all want a piece of the action. Nicky Butt came on and got a penalty. Solskjaer comes on and scores.
Well, he always comes on and scores. He's an incredible knack at doing that. But yeah, I think that in general the team spirit and the desire of the team is very good. We'll come to form at the right time of the season, and it augurs well for the team. I think they're looking well.
Which was your pick of these 7?
The third goal, the move for the third goal was excellent. A great cross, a marvellous header from Andy. So I think that, I mean, Scholes' is 2 great goals, and David's free kick was phenomenal. But the actual move for the third goal was excellent.
You always seem to get the team going at the right times, Alex. Here we are, Champions League, pushed up to the Premiership. It's this time when you always seem to hit form.
Well, that's a preparation. We prepare to come good at this time of year, and, well, they haven't let us down.
You've had big wins against Bradford and now against West Ham, but a disappointing performance midweek.
Well, disappointing with the standards I've set over the last few weeks. I suppose when you assess the actual result, it's a good result. There's no hiding that at all, but I'd love to have scored. I think scoring makes it that much easier at home.
It feels as though Manchester United almost at a canter are doing well this season, Alex. Is that the way it feels to you?
No, I think this week is... I mean, there's all this talk about other teams not doing so well, and we hadn't played so well in the early part of the season. But what we did well is we won all the big ones. You know, when it mattered, they produced. And I think that was important. If we hadn't done that, I think it would have been much harder.
Finally, there are those who thought Chelsea might have picked it up for their win against Barcelona. You faced Barcelona many a time.
Well, they were my tip for my biggest danger, but I did fancy Chelsea on Wednesday. It'll be a different game in the week camp, but it was a great performance from Chelsea. I was very, very pleased to see that, because when you assess that performance of Chelsea, we've got a result in Madrid, then there is a chance that we can meet in the final.
So your eyes lighting up at the thought of that?
Well, I think it'd be great for English football if both has got there. It's not going to be easy, let's not kid ourselves, but there's a chance, and I think whilst we've got a chance, that it's good to be optimistic about it for English football.